Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Inside Guns with your host, me, the Yankee Marshal. Tonight, I want to talk about something that has been on a lot of people's minds the last couple of days. A lot of people have been emailing me about it, talking to me about it in the live chat. I want to first discuss a misconception a few people have, and then I want to discuss the issue itself. The issue we're talking about is how the DOJ is going to be enforcing stricter safe storage requirements. Now, the misconception some people have had, and I don't really think it's a lot of people, but it's been a couple of people I've spoken to. I think even the most fear-mongering talking heads on YouTube would have trouble twisting this one, but some people have gotten it misconstrued. They're afraid that the DOJ is saying you have to start storing your guns a certain way. That's not what the DOJ is saying at all. They don't have the authority to say that. What they are doing is they're saying they're going to be more stringent about enforcing some rules that FFLs are supposed to follow regarding safe storage. This is a totally different thing. This is just something that FFLs have been supposed to be doing, that now they're going to require them to actually put paperwork forth or to somehow swear to the fact that they are following these guidelines. And they are safe storage guidelines, meaning that if they sell firearms, they have to have a safe storage option for sale in their shop or wherever they do business that works with any gun they sell. Meaning, if they sell a specific gun, this type of storage device they sell, they have to have one that would work with that gun or that rifle. They can't just have one that's, like a little safe box that none of the guns they actually sell fit in because it's only 3x5. No, they've got to have something that would work with every gun they sell. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, this is going to put FFLs out of business. Oh, it's another archaic requirement for FFLs, another brick thrown on the back of them to make them have to do something that doesn't mean anything to where they're run out of business. And to that I'm going to say, no, it's not that either. I have seen some people portraying it like that, but no, it's not. It's not any huge requirement on an FFL. In fact, most FFLs aren't going to have to do anything different whatsoever. The only thing they're going to have to do different is that they're going to have to swear when they get their FFL that, yep, I'm providing these things. And if the ATF ever shows up, I guess they'd have to be able to show that they have something. But here's why it's not a real problem. This is just the DOJ, Biden's DOJ, doing something to try to pretend like, look, we're being strict on gun violence. We're trying to save lives, which doesn't make any sense because we know most people die from suicide. Then you have criminals, crimes of passion, gangbangers. How is a safe storage box going to stop any of those people? Presumably, they are the ones that would have access to the box. If you remember, one of the worst mass killers in history who shot up a grade school got the guns out of his mother's safe. So that's not really ensuring anything bad's not going to happen. But it's them trying to make an empty gesture so that they can talk to the Gabby Giffords and everybody can go, look what we're doing. We're doing stuff to make people safe without actually doing anything because I don't think they can do anything. So it's not anything to worry about. But to the people who think, oh my God, now every gun manufacturer, every FFL, every gun salesman, whatever, that just works out of their garage is going to have all these safes on hand. No, that's not the case. It's not even close to the case. Let's read the types of safety devices they have. Let's read it right from the statute here so I can explain to you why this isn't a problem. All right, the devices they're going to have to offer has to fall in one of three categories here. Category 3, a safe, gun safe, gun case, lockbox, or other device that is designed to be or can be used to store a firearm that is designated to be unlocked only by means of a key or combination or similar means. That's pretty much any gun safe, any of those little hand gun safe boxes that you get for bedside, with thumbprints or digital key codes, whatever. That's basically all of those. Most gun shops sell those anyway. So that's not going to be a big deal. If they want to carry them, they can. They don't have to, but most of the big gun shops do. Now, if you just work out of your garage, you probably don't sell those, but you don't have to because there's also other types here. Here's type number 2. A device incorporated into the design of a firearm that is designed to prevent the operation of the firearm by anyone not having access to the device to unlock it. That means like built-in locks, like on a Smith & Wesson revolver or a Taurus revolver. those little key locks. Some semi-autos have them. I don't think I've ever locked one of my guns, but some of the guns have them. So that's going to come on a lot of guns. So that takes care of those guns. But, let's deal with the rest of the guns. Right now, you still are saying, well, either it's got a built-in lock or they have to be selling safes and safe boxes and locking boxes, etc. No, because the third type is a device that, when installed on a firearm, is designed to prevent the firearm from being operated without first deactivating or removing the device. That means cable locks. What gun do you know nowadays that doesn't already ship with a cable lock? So all the gun manufacturer, all the FFL has to do is have cable locks on hand. They work for pretty much any gun. They could have just a box of old cable locks for $1 each. And they'd be like, yep, if I got different links here, I got them that can lock up rifles, got them that can lock back the action on this and lock back the action on that and blah, blah, blah. That's basically all they got to do. It's not a big deal. I'd be willing to bet if it was some FFL who was like, oh my God, I don't want to get these locks and I don't want to pay for them. They could say, hey, do you want the lock from the gun you just bought? And probably most people would be like, no. So throw it in a box, write $1 on the box and say, look, I got storage devices, locking devices. It's not a big deal. It doesn't mean anything. It's just the Biden administration going, look how tough on gun crime we are, when they're not doing anything. Got to remember, this is a do-nothing presidency, pretty much. And the DOJ is pretty much a do-nothing DOJ. So this isn't anything to worry about. It's something that was already pretty much done by all FFLs anyway, and they were supposed to do it. And it's as simple as keeping a bunch of cable locks around that will work to hold back the action of pretty much any gun. Stick it through the action of a semi-auto shotgun, pump shotgun, whatever. Cable locks. We all have them. We all throw tons of them away. Gun shops have them laying around. In a lot of states, you can get them for free. So it's not a big issue. It's nothing to get worried about. It's definitely nothing that affects you or me. And it's not really anything that's going to affect any FFLs either. All right, everybody. With that being said, I want to move on here. As you know, I just auctioned off 4 Glocks to help Fur Friends Animal Rescue. Well, the first Glock has never been claimed. And I've already paid for this gun, so it's just sitting there. So I don't want it to go to waste. So I'm going to do another week of auctioning here. It's not even going to be a week, really. I think I'm going to do the drawing on Sunday. So you have from now until noon on Sunday to register for this gun that's going to be given away. Same deal as last time. Go over to tymppistolproject.com. There'll be a link on there. And if you donate to that link, which will be a link to Help Coda. Coda is a little German Shepherd puppy who had a little bit of an issue. The owner, who is the cousin of one of our great full-time viewers here, one of the what would I call them? Faithful viewers, Karen Woodson. Every time we've done anything to help an animal in need, she has gone above and beyond. Every time. Not once has she missed out, and not once has she ever done the minimum. So thought I'd help back a little bit here with her family because her cousin got a little German Shepherd puppy. Got it from a breeder. Well, it's got a congenital issue. It's got an aortic arch. That's why I don't like breeders. They just breed them to where these congenital issues are there and they don't care. Now, I know a lot of people say, well, but a lot of good breeders warranty their puppies. Yes, but they do so knowing that you take a puppy home, you start to love this puppy, you care for it, and then something's wrong with it. What are you going to do? You're going to take it back to the breeder and say, yeah, this one's defective. Throw it in the garbage and give me another one. It's not a fucking Apple Watch. It's something that you love. So they know people are going to go and get it the help it needs. That's why they always put in a little fine print on the contracts that they're not responsible for medical bills. They'll just replace the puppy. But she got one. It had an issue. They took it to the doctor. It was getting sick every time it ate. It was having trouble breathing. It was on the verge of passing. They took it to the doctors, the veterinarians, and they're like, yeah, this is serious. We have to keep it overnight. This puppy needs emergency surgery. So the puppy had the surgery, and that has left them with a $4,500 vet bill. So I'm going to auction off this last gun, and we're going to help as much as we can with their vet bill. So if you can go over to tymppistolproject.com, there'll be a link there to donate. I'll have to have it go through my PayPal and then into their GoFundMe. And what I'm going to do, like I said, as a thank you to people who donate, the only reason I have to have it go through mine is so that I can see everybody who donated and how much they donated. So I can give each and every one of you an entry for every $10 you spend towards this Glock. So please go over, help Coda, help Karen Woodson and her family with this little puppy that was in dire need and now has left a great financial burden. And the very fact that they stepped up and did it and said, we'll deal with this financial issue somehow. We're not taking this puppy back. We're not returning it, that kind of stuff. That means they're my kind of people, so I want to help. So please go over, like I said, tympistolproject.com, donate $10 or more. And for every $10 or more you donate to help Coda, I will actually give you an entry into the drawing, which we will hold Sunday evening during the live chat. So you have from now till Sunday noon to donate. So please go over and do so. And then Sunday evening, show up for the live chat and see if you won yourself a Glock. And as far as the guy who didn't claim the first one, if he ever finally claims it, don't worry. I'll just buy him another Glock. I just don't want this one sitting there paid for, gathering dust. But like I said, go over, donate, and then show up Sunday to see if you won. And with that being said, I want to get out of here tonight and say thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you come back again tomorrow. Until then, I just want to remind everyone to always carry and stay safe until I see you again.